3300, experiment design cell 3-54, on State Highway 300, known as the Florida-Georgia Parkway. That's the Georgia-Florida Parkway. See, about how far from Cordell are we?
We're about 2 miles from Cordell.
We're about 2 miles east of Cordell, Georgia. We have a jointed plain concrete pavement. What's indicated on the candidate project selection data sheets and from the plans is 9 inches of Portland cement concrete. This is jointed plain concrete pavement with 6 inches of soil cement base on top of a clay sand subgrade. The joint spacing is 20 feet. Dowels are indicated. No reinforcing, of course. The ADT on this from 1985 was 5,600 with 10% trucks. I put it right on the borderline for the high. No, I put it in the low category for. That's interesting. The sheet here is showing high, but the actual amount of traffic is low on this. Oh well, whatever. On the plans, we're indicated to be at station 49 plus 90. Here's where the station is imprinted into the pavement here at 550 plus 00. To get away from the joint, we move down to mid-span, 10 feet down, 549 We're working back station in the direction we're heading in. We're working in the eastbound lanes. Stations are going forward from eastbound to westbound on this project. Parking is another dome lid for a canning jar with a 12-inch heavy gauge nail. You see where it is relative to everything else there. I'll pan right back down to it. Drove this off the edge of the asphalt concrete shoulder, which is 4 feet wide. The reason I did this is the plans indicated the soil cement base going all the way through here, and we've had difficulty trying to drive those nails through that material in the past, so we just avoided it altogether, and instead of ruining and wasting a nail, we drove it through right here. It was open to traffic in 1985, and consequently there is no real structural distress evident. About the only fault that you can see in here, and that is not to be taken literally, is there's some joint sealant damage. But that is not in the transverse joints, it's in the longitudinal joints, and there's no place to indicate that on these sheets. I'll have a comment on the condition survey form to this effect. I'll go ahead and just do the walking tour, move a little bit farther. Dennis took the fault meter out, and we had readings of 0 consistently throughout, which is not unexpected considering that we have a doweled jointed concrete pavement underlain by a soil cement base. From what I've seen, we passed some in construction between Waycross and here. We went out and looked around some, and that stuff is pretty stout stuff, and it is. We've known for a fact by trying to drive a nail through there that it's very difficult to handle from that aspect. I'm going to stop and home in on some of this joint sealant damage just to indicate what I was talking about. This is to show the joint sealant damage in here, just to give an idea of the scale longitudinally. I'm going to move over first